Good morning, everyone. I think it's coming across. Yes, it is. Awesome. Okay, let's get started. I have some new dice out today. So we have new Crapsee dice. New Craps Nation dice. So 3632. We got Kevin Scott. We got Coffee Land. And Kevin says he wants to get back to his goal today is to get back to where he was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday we had our first good roll, and then we kind of tapered off as we went. 3632. 2 on 3. Stretch out a little bit here. Tight. 3231. 4 3. Kind of push down with my thumb. So release the thumb a little bit better. 3632. So 4 hard 8. Go back 3632. 8 deuce. 4142. 3 6. 2326. 459. I like to see how tight and uniform those dice are going down at table. I'm finding that happens more. We have a 1 4 1 5. It's happening more when I keep these 3 fingers tight together, and then they're rolling off those fingers. A little bit high energy. 4 6 10. 5 4 5 6. You like watching me warm up? Yeah, I'm just kind of talking to myself. What I'm thinking is what I talk about. Another 4 6 10. So that's kind of what happens with the show also. If it's something pops in my brain, or if I see something, if I hear something, if I feel something, I usually talk about it 5 4 5 6. 2 hard 4. It's also a good way to make sure that everything's working decent. My throw, the set, and I can hopefully make changes really fast based off of that as well. Good morning, Mad Hatter. 3632. Stood cross. We got 235. Six two, 6-3. One, 4, 5. That left one rolled off just a little bit. 5, 1, 5, 4. A little bit long, 3, 1, 4. That one almost came down on the base of the wall. And that gives us 5, 3, 5, 1. Ancient Chinese Secret. Good morning. I believe that's Nemo. Good morning. Three, 1, 4. 5, 3, 5, 1. And let's actually get the show started here. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 469 of the Level Up program and day number 179 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style play. On the YouTube side of things, we got Kevin Scott checking in number 1, followed up by Coffeeland, Mad Hatter, Ancient Chinese Secret, Frida, Queen Chief of 3 Kings. We got 208 Craps and Joel, Coach Joe, and Uncle Hoku. So good morning to all. If you're playing along on the app, make sure you click that live tab. That'll bring you over to the table that we're using. We have currently 11 people all set on the app, ready to go. And we have 17 people watching. Good morning, David Brock. We're going to start off with a 3V dice set, the Cousin 2 variety, 3632. And our bankroll starting today is $15,472. We've built it up from $4,000 probably about 2 months ago is when we started that. So pretty significant gains we've made. Our win goal today is going to be $1,547. And if I was in a real casino, my stop loss would be at $2,321. We're coming in today with 67 wins and 21 losses. So yesterday was a good first shooter, and then we kind of tapered off the next 3 shooters. So let's see if we can at least do one good roll here today and expand upon that. So let's get started right away. I'm going to call that all bets set. We have a brand new set of dice today. So let's see how they treat us. These are the Craps Nation dice. 3, 6, 3, 2. Dice out. And we're going to start off with a 3, 5, 8. That is the Grape Ape. So let's mark that point of 8. And I was using a 3, 6, 3, 2 dice set. And we have 3, 5, 8 result. So again, we're going to be on level number 9 for the CMJ plan, the Craps Master Journey plan. That's going to be 960 across. So that's going to be at that 640 across, and then we're going to add in another $50 on each number. So we're going to go to 150 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. We have 180, and that's 6 and 8. Again, it does not matter if you're playing a lower number or a higher number for your bankroll. The concepts and the things that we do are similar. Good morning, Antonio. He says the Jeff gives away used dice, right? Secret. I don't know if he uses them on a table. I think he uses them on a table and then gives that set away. I'm not sure how he does that, but all bets set here and dice out. Oh, we gotta set our dice here really quick. We're gonna go 6, 3, 6, 5. Cross sixes on the top. 6, 3, 6, 5. Dice out. And we have a 2, 1, 3 that is Alfredo sauce. Ace deuce. Dice did split apart when they landed, which is not what we're looking for. 6, 3, 6, 5 is the dice set. And 2, 1, 3 craps result. So that does nothing for my bets. So that's going to bring us to a 3, 2, 3, 1 dice set. 3V on the top. And we'll call that dice out. 15 people playing along here. And 22 people watching. 4 likes. So please consider giving me that thumbs up sometime before you leave today. And here we go. My fingers split apart when they left my hands. I got to work on that. But anyhow, we got a 5, 5 hard 10, the Old Bay Bushel. So that's going to be hit number 1. The dice did land uniform after they came off the back wall. I will say that, though. 3, 2, 3, 1 is a dice set. And a 5, 5 hard 10 result. So like I said, that is going to be hit number 1 for us. And that is 293 brought back after the VIG. So let's do 320 across pressure. So now we're going to be at, forgot to bring that screen up there. We're going to be at $200 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. We have 240 on that 6 and 8. That's exactly how we started off yesterday as well. Good morning. Jeff says he used only one time, Mad Header. Right out of the package once on the show and then back in the package and shipped out to the winner. So it is awesome. So it has the magic touch of Jeff on those dice. So let's call it all bets set here. Dice out. 3, 6, 3, 2. And we got the double Degen 3, 3 hard 6. And again, my fingers split apart when they left my hand, or my fingers split when I threw the dice, and I got to really concentrate on getting those fingers together so that way they roll off the tips of my fingers and not push with my thumb. But that is going to be enough to get out of the shooter. We have 573 brought back to the rack. Actually, it's going to be a little bit short of what we would do. So normally what I would do at this level is we go 640 across, but since we're not there yet, let's make this 480 across. And we're bringing those bets down. We'll go 480 across. And that way we'll bring some profit back to the rack. So we have $95 in profit, and we'll put the rest back out on the table there. So we had 3-3 hard 6 on top, so it's going to bring us again back to the 3-6-3-2 dice set. Last one was a primary on top on both dice. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. Hey, good morning, Jeff. So the Elon robot, I guess Elon threw some more satellites up in the sky yesterday or the day before. So those the Comlink ones, I guess. And we have a 156. That is the KitchenAid mixer. I was using a 3632. There we go. And we had a 156 result. I forgot to write down the number there. But it is what it is. 156 result for Crapsee. So that was a 6. So we're going to pressure that 6 up to 120. We'll pressure that 8 up to 120 right away as well. 687 brought back to the rack. 540 on the table. Space rocket, though. That'll bring us to a 3135 dice. Upside down 3V on top. 3135. And dice out. Still 15 people playing along, but we have 24 people watching. And 5 thumbs up. And that is a 639. The what is that? That is the Franks, the easy 9. I gotta find it on my thing here. There we go. So 639. And that was using a 3135 dice set. 639 result. So again, with this one, like the last one, we're going to do a sister press on this. And we're going to bring that 9 up to $90. We'll bring that 5 up to $90. And now after this, we'll just trend bet the number that's hit. So that brings us to 783 brought back to the rack, 570 on the table. And it also brings us to a 5653 dice set. 2V in the bottom. 5653. Good morning, Jerry Mitchell. Starlink, that's what it's called. I don't even know how you would get into Starlink. I don't know if that's something that you need special permission to do or how that works, but I guess that's free internet though, isn't it? But anyhow, that's 5653. And we have aces, magic aces. 1, 1, 2. It's using a 5653 dice set. And that is one of the bookends there. 5653, 112 result. So all we need is that 4 and that 5 for the small. We need the 11 and 12 for the tall. And I guess Jeff, it's paid about $100 a month. Okay, I didn't know that, Jeff. Nothing's free, says David Brock. Yeah, I agree. One way. Okay, so Joel has it. Okay. You have to buy the equipment to receive the transmission and then monthly, like everything. It's okay. I did not know that. Anyhow, 3632 is what we're gonna go with. That aces did nothing for me. So we are going back to our base 3V dice set and dice out. Remember a couple years ago when he released those satellites up in the air, I always had a campfire in the backyard. And my neighbor came across and he said, we should be able to see those coming across the sky. And that was when they're still all in one line. It's like a day or two after he had released them. It's a pretty cool sight to see. We have a 6-5, and that is the mid-mo yo, which is Chiro coming to us from above. So if we could throw midnight here, that would be perfect. 3632 is the dice set, and we have a 6-5 mid-mo yo. Again, that does nothing for me, at least for my bets. So that's going to bring us to a 4-6, 4-5 dice set, 3V in the bottom. 4-6, 4-5. So they have them on their RVs, says Joe. And dice out. And we have a 145, the trucking camper. So we're talking about RVs, and we can throw a trucking camper. Hey, this table does have ears, so it listens. Anyhow, we got a 4-6, 4-5 dice set. And we have a 1-4-5 result. So that is going to be a nice hit for us again. And we're going to make that 5 look like 120 now. So we have 909 brought back to the rack. We have $600 on the table. So you watched the blast offs from California. That's pretty cool. Kind of like was it Fort Canaveral or whatever down in Florida when they do the rocket liftoffs. I forget what that's called. Anyhow, 5154. 2V in the bottom. That's our new day set. 5154. And all bets set. 21 people playing along now. Here we go. Have 538. Another grape ape. And that was using a 5154 dice set. That's going to be a single pitch of the dice. 5354 with a 5-3 result. And that's was the winner 8, by the way. But what we're going to do is we're going to make that 8 look like 180 really quick. And we'll make that an up and off situation. So all of our bets are turned off right now. And that brings us $1,049 brought back to the rack. $660 still on the table. And we're going to go with a 1-5-1-3 dice set. So we have cross sixes on the bottom. 1-5-1-3. And again, if you're new to the program, if you want to learn about how I'm setting these dice, click the link in the description of the video, and that'll bring you to my advanced rhythm rolling video, and that'll explain exactly how I do it and why I do the dice sets that I'm doing right now. And dice out. Looking for a new point. 1513. Those dice are tight all the way down. We have a 1, 2, 3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. It's going to be a pass line loser. Come out, loser. But if you're playing the dark side, that might be a winner for you. And we got a 1513 with an ace deuce result. So we're still looking for a point here. All of our bets are turned off. Good morning, Mike. And that brings us to a 4142. So it's going to be 3V in the bottom. Dice out. For 142. Ooh, the last one didn't get all the way down. We got lucky. We have a 628, and that is the Duracell 8. Go out, support free live content. Give that thumbs up where deserved, and I say subscribe if you haven't done so already. So I was using a 4142 dice set. We had a 628 result, so let's mark the point of 8. And that will turn all of our bets back on Crapsee. And that's going to give us a 3632 dice set. Upside down 3V, our base 3V dice set for the cousin 2 set. And all bets set. So officially winter in Arizona, 32 degrees outside. It's actually warmer in Wisconsin, I think, this morning than it is in Arizona there, Matt Hatter. Are about the same temperature, maybe. I know that we're supposed to be hit with a snowstorm tomorrow and on Friday. So, and I still got to get my snowblower fixed, so I don't get stuck with shoveling everything. 3632. Days out. And we have a 639. That is the soft 9, the Franks. And again, 3632 dice set with a 639 result. So all we're looking for is that 4 for the small. We're looking for the 12 for the tall. And that was a 9 that we rolled. So we're going to make that 9 look like 120. And we have $1,175 brought back to the rack. So that puts us at approximately just under $400 shy of goal right now. So if you guys make goal, make sure you put in the chat that you did make goal. Let everybody know. And that's going to bring us to a 5653 dice set. Five, 6, 5, 3. And I got a big piece of paper where I keep track of all the dice rolls on here. So that's what I'm doing in between rolls, is writing those dice sets down. So that's why it takes me a little bit of time sometimes to get everything done here. But let's go all bet set, dice out. So 20 degrees at home for Joel. Wow. Got to move to Wisconsin, Joel. 5653. Days out. And that is going to be the 527. Ouch. So that is the Bruce. Do not become shark bait. Oops, that was a 5-2, not a 5-4. And I was using the 5653 with a 527 result. So that was a 2, not a 5-4, unfortunately. So we got close to hitting that ATS again on both sides. And that brings us to the profit of $485 on that shooter. So did not make as much as I was hoping. I was hoping to get to goal right away, but not a bad first shooter. 14. We had 14 the same yesterday as well. We're going to stick that 3632 dice set. And get your bets in. We got 20 people playing along, 25 people watching, only 9 thumbs up. I have about 16 more people that need to give that thumbs up, and we'll call that a success for the day. All bets set. And dice out. Shooter number 2, looking for a point. Six five mid-mo yo. That is true, coming to us from above. So again, 3632 dice set. We have a 6-5 mid-mo yo. That's gonna be a pass line winner. Come out to natural. That's also gonna be a double pitch of the dice, which we want to kind of try to avoid it at all possible. 4645 will be our new dice set while we look for a point. $43 degrees on the East Coast. I'm somewhere around that 32 to 34 mark here in Wisconsin. So at least it was when I came home this morning from work. I'll bet set here. Looking for a point. 645. 3V in the bottom. And that is a 6 410. Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. I don't think Glenn's here today, but we'll still say sorry to him. Anyhow, let's go with the 4645 dice set. 645, and that's going to be a single pitch of the dice. Oops. 6-4. There we go. And let's mark that point of 10 now. So again, we are going to go with the 960 cross bet level. 640 plus 320 will bring us up to 960. 62 in Georgia. Hey, Jerry, we go on you. No one likes a bragger. No, I was kidding. 2624. 2V on the top. 2624. And all bet set. And we have a little bit of a rollout on that one. And we got what we needed before. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. So that's what we needed before to hit that tall. 2624 is the dice set. 6612 is the result. And that was kind of a weird roll off the back wall, which is why that 12 obviously rolled, because that's not a normal roll for me. So we'll go back to 3632. And that was no help for me. So we'll call that all bet set right away and dice out. Got to really concentrate on keeping those fingers together when I release the dice. And there we go. We get a 459. That is the hard 9 to Big Daddy Mac. And I was using a 2-6-2 dice set with a 4-5-9 result. So that'll be hit number 1 for us for this shooter. And that should allow us to I never wrote it down. What I'm going to go to on that. So we're going to press 100 on a 900 on a 5. We'll go to 250 on each. It's good. I forgot to write down what my second level is there, but I think that's what it should be. We're going to go with a 1-4-1-5, cross 6s on the bottom. 1-4-1-5. And dice out. And Jeff goes the hard 9. 1-4-1-5. And it gives us the hard 8. This time the square pair. So that's no, that's not gonna be enough to get all this shit. Or we have to get another hit, I think, on that one. Anyhow, 1-4-1-5 dice set. And we have 4 hard 8s. Square pair result. So we hit all tall numbers so far in this one. We hit the well, that was the tall, guys. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, right in a row there. 2, 4, 5 in a row. We got the tall. Wow. Okay, we finally hit a side, so we lit up half of that screen green, and we're gonna go to shoot, what do we do? Let's go 90 pressure on each one on this, both the 6 and the 8. Again, I didn't write down my numbers on that, what I need to go to. So we have 20 brought back to the rack, and we've currently got 1,340 on the table. That'll bring us back to the 3-6-3-2 dice set. That's what he said. Said Mad Hatter. Or that's what she said. 3-6. It's probably more like that's what he said. She probably said that's a hard 4. Anyhow, let's go help that set. Get our minds out of the gutters, everyone. 3-6-3-2. This out. And we have 3-6-9. This time it's going to be the triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. And that would be enough to get us out of the shooter with profit. And we're throwing all the tall numbers right now. 3-6-3-2 dice set. And we have a 3-6-9 result. Again, 1 dice off axis, which is relatively normal for me. So let's bring our bets down. We've got 770 brought back to the rack. Let's go 640 across now, so that gives us some profit here. So we're going to be at 100 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 120 on that 6 and 8. If I took everything down, we would be at $16,727. So that puts us roughly about $300 shy of goal. Just a little bit under $300 shy of goal. All bets set here. Oops, I forgot to set the new dice set here. That brings us to a 2-3-2-6. Upside down 2V on top. 2-3-2-6. Dice out. Ooh, that left one jumped up and up and up and over. We have 2-4-6, the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. 2-3-2-6 dice set. And 2-4-6 result. So that's going to bring us to 180 on that 6. And we'll go 180 on that 8 right away. And that brings us to 16,867 if we took everything down. So we still have a little bit further to go yet. And 1, 2, 1, 4 dice set. 1, 2, 1, 4. Cross 6s on the bottom. Dice out. Good morning, Demon Dog Chris. Chris. Yeah, Mad Dog says 5. The tone 5 rolls is awesome. Yep, it was lucky. But Chris, I'm going to be going down to Dubuque, not this weekend coming up, but the weekend after. If you're interested in meeting me down there. I don't know if you're going to be in the area or not, but I just wanted to let you know. Ooh, that was high energy. We got lucky. We have a 3-3 hard 6 to double degen. And I was using a 1, 2, 1, 4 dice set. That was a real long roll. It hit the base of the table and just like boom, boom, came really fast to a stop, fast stop. 1, 2, 1, 4 dice set. 3-3 hard 6 results. And that's going to bring us to $17,077. If we took everything down. 17,077. Wow, that puts us over goal. So we hit goal. So that puts us at roughly $58 a goal. So let's bring our bets down. Let's go $18 on the 8, $18 on the 6. Let's go 15 on the field. Let's go hop the 5s for $1 a piece. And that would bring us at 14,007 or 14,020. So let me say it again, $17,024. So that means we're $5 over goal right now if we were to lose everything. So that is perfect situation to be in. And again, we're going to go back to 3632. So we made goal for the day, and we will not dip below that. 3632 dice set. And dice out. Perfect. Okay. So this is 3 days in a row that we made goal, essentially. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. 1, 2, 3 craps. Using a 3632. Ace deuce result. So that's going to pay out on that field for us. So what we're going to do is that field pays out. So we're going to take that $15 we want on that. We're going to put that right on that 5. So now we don't have to hop the 5. We're going to use that field now to spread out to the 9, 10, and 4. So we can get to that 96 across bet level. So you'll actually be in Iowa this Sunday. Okay. Well, that sucks. Hopefully we can meet up. If not, I guess it is what it is. It's going to bring us to a 4-1-4-2 dice set. 3V in the bottom. 4-1-4-2. And all bets out. It's out. Again, high energy. 3-5-8. The grape ape. So high energy. Those that landing zone's getting too close to the back wall. I need to pull that back just a little bit. 4-1-4-2. 3-5-8 result. So we're going to lose that field bet on that, but we won 21 on the 8. So let's go back up on the field. That's a profit of $6 on that shot. So again, we made goals, so we're playing with fun money now. And that'll bring us to a 6-3, 6-5 dice set. Cross sixes on the top. 22 people playing along yet on the app. We get 24 people watching, only 11 likes. Guys, gotta spread some love there. Start hitting that thumbs up. Just go, just keep on hitting it. And if it lands on an odd number, then that means you liked the show. If it lands on an even number, that means I get no credit. I sucked. And that's another Dice Dr. Dan, 369. The triple D, 6365 is the dice set. This will be a single pitch of the dice, 6365 with a 369 result. And that is going to be a field winner on that one. So we're going to take that $15 that we won on the field. We're going to put that right up on that 9. So if we hit a 9 again, that'll actually pay out twice for us. So that'll be nice. And that'll bring us to a 2-3-2-6 dice set, upside down 2V in the top. 2-3-2-6. And all bets out. Dice up. 2-3-2-6. Kind of want a little bit higher on that arc on that one, but we have a 415 that is the truck and trailer. So using the 2-3-2-6, we have a 415 result. So we're on that 10. We still have not hit our point at all. Well, we hit a 5 now, so all we need is that 2 in the 4 for that small and to make them all. Oops, I forgot to do Crapsee here. So that was a 5 on that. So we're going to lose that field. So we're going to go back up on the field again. Our next field hit will allow us to go to on the 4 and 10. So we had that 96 across bet level. But anyhow, that was a $6 profit there. And let's get our dice set here for our next dice set. We have a 2-4-2-1. Upside down 2V again. 2-4-2-1, the cousin 2 variety. And all bets set. Can you repeat that the thing about in the thumbs up? How's that, Jeff? 2-4-2-1 dice out. I'm going a little stir crazy. My first night back to work always makes me tired the next morning. It makes me a little bit batty. That's going to give us a... Jeff gave me some crap here, so we're going to throw him a 4-5 hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. Oh my God. So that's going to be a double payout on that 9. And that was using the 2-4-2-1 dice set. And we had a 4-5 hard 9 result. Jeff, you are funny. So again, that 9 paid out double. So we got paid out on the 9. We also got paid out on the field. We'll take that field, we'll make that a place bet on the 10. We'll put 15 on that 4. So we are now 96 across for free. And if I lost everything, we'd be at $17,057, which still puts us about almost $40 over our goal. If we took everything down right now, we'd be at $17,153. And let's get our new dice set here. We're going to go with a 1-4-1-5 cross 6 on the bottom. 1-4-1-5. And all bets set. They saw it. Fuzzy, how you doing? Fuzzy, I'm going to say the same thing to you. I'm going to be down in Dubuque, not this weekend, the weekend after. If you feel like making the trip over, let me know. Give me a call. Give me a text. Dice out. And we have a 2, 3, 5. That is the Justice 5. That is our first Justice 5 for the day, I think. And that was using a 1, 4, 1, 5 dice set. The 2, 3, 5 result. And again, all we need is, oh, I forgot to go all bet set on that. No, I didn't. I'm going to cancel it out. I messed up on KPI, so I'll have to enter it in Crapsee. Or KPI, I mean. Give me 1 second. As soon as this clears, you guys can get your bets in. So we had a 1, 4, 1, 5 dice set. And a 2, 3, 5 result. There we go. Yep, that works for me. So anyhow, that was a 5. So we're going to make that 5 and a 9 look like a quarter. Again, the first time we press it up will be a sister press, and then we'll start trend betting after that. So you'll be in Vegas that weekend. Otherwise, you definitely would. Okay. Well, have fun in Vegas. Are you beating Alfredo down there? 6-2, 6-3 day set. I know there's a couple. I know Joel's down there right now, and I'm not sure about anybody else. Anyhow, I'll call that all bet set here. They saw it. 6-2, 6-3. And we got magic aces. Wow. 1, 1, 2. So we are down to the 3, 1, 4 or the hard fuzzy 4. In order to hit that small and make them all. 6-2, 6-3 dice set. And we have a 1, 1, 2 result. Oh my God. We have not hit a single 4 all day long. Wow. Not there now. You just passed through last weekend and it'll be back on Sunday. Okay. So Ben's gonna be down there and Jesse. Okay. And a couple others is Phil Alfredo. Very cool. So Matt Hatter goes, Joe, growing up, did you ever go to Okojo? However you say that to party? No, I did not. I don't even know where that's at. 3, 6, 3, 2 is our dice set. That aces was no help for us. We're not on that field anymore. So 3, 6, 3, 2, and dice out. There we go. Let's see if we can hit a 4. That would be perfect. 3, 6, 3, 2. Ask and I shall not receive. We get a 4, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. So 3, 6, 3, 2 dice set. And we had a 4, 6, 10 result. So that is going to allow us to, that was a winner 10, by the way, but that's going to allow us to go to $25 on that 10. We'll make that a buy bet. We'll go to 25 on that 4, make that a buy bet as well. That'll be an up and off situation. So now we're at 100 on the outside, 18 on the 8, 6, and 8 yet. And let's see, our new dice set's going to be a 5, 4, 5, 6. There'll be 2V in the bottom. 5, 4, 5, 6. And we'll call it all but set. Dice out. Good morning, Joseph Remus. He says, is there going to be a Mac morning Crapsee? And not today, he said. Or did you get a lot of bosses upset because the employees were playing that? That's funny. Oh my god. Let's go all bets set here. They don't say something. 5, 4, 5, 6. You know, it's funny I can't say that name, Mad Hatter, because every city around here has an Indian name, and I'm very good at pronouncing Indian names, but that one I have a hard time saying. So we got a 5, 4, 5, 6. Days out. And that gives us a 369, the triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan, using a 5, 4, 5, 6 dice set. And a 369 result. So let's mark that point at 9, and that is a repeater win, by the way. So if you ever look up, and this is a funny thing to do, good morning, Brian. He is late with a work meeting. But this is the funny thing is look up YouTube videos of people saying Wisconsin names, city names, and it is hilarious. It is the funniest thing in the world because most people cannot pronounce most of the names around here. But we're going to go 2326 for our dice set. 2326. And if you guys have made gold, put in the chat that you made gold today. And dice out. 2326. Still in our cousin 2 variety. Ooh, those dice were tight all the way down. We have another 639. That is the Franks, the hard or the soft 9, easy 9. So using that 2326, and we get a 6-3. So that's gonna be a Buckeye buckshot. So point made immediately. And we're gonna make that 9 look like $35. And we'll make that an up and off situation. So all of our bets are turned off at the current moment. And we are playing on free money here. So that is known for the college kids to go to party off Spirit Lake, Iowa. Okay. I lived in Iowa for a while. But in Wisconsin, I'm about 4.5 hours to the closest city in Iowa, which is actually Dubuque, which is where my fiance's parents live. So that's why we make the trip down there every so often. 5, 6, 5, 3 dice set, 2 being the bottom. 5, 6, 5, 3. Our bets are turned off while we're looking for a new point. We're still on shooter number 2. Dice out. Ooh, that right one stuck. We got lucky. We have a square pair. So 5, 6, 5, 3 is a dice set. And we have a 4, 4 heart, a square pair result. So let's mark that point of 8. We're still looking for that 4. Still looking for the 4. All of our bets will be turned back on. We'll go to a 3, 2. I'm sorry, 3, 6, 3, 2 dice set. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. 24 people playing along. We have 25 people watching. 14 likes. Apparently the did not work. 3, 6, 3, 2. And we have a 4, 5 hard 9, Big Daddy Matt. Wow. And 9 is hot, 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 hot to trot today. I'm using a 5, 6, 5, 3. We have a 4, 5, 9 result. So we're going to pressure that 9 now up to $60. Again, we are playing on free money here. If I lost everything, we'd be at $17,114, which is well above the goal that we have for the day. Good morning, John from Procraps. John snuck in, and I did not see that. And the curse of John fails to exist today because we actually had a decent number there. Good morning, John. Hope you're feeling better. 5, 4, 5, 6 for a new dice set. 2V in the bottom. And we'll call that all bet set. Are you having a show today, John? Ooh, that left one stuck. Oh, we got lucky. Get OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. So that is going to be a repeater win on that one as well. 5, 4, 5, 6 for the dice set. We got a 6, 6, 12 result. Look at that SOR today. Wow. That is amazing. 3, 6, 3, 2 for our new dice set. That midnight did nothing for me. So hopefully everybody's making goal here. So you are having a show today. Good. Good. I'm glad to see that. So you must be feeling a little bit better. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. I think I had 15 likes a little bit ago. Now we're down to 14 likes. So somebody hit the button too many times. That's funny. Dice out. Ooh, that jumped up and over. Guys, guess what we got? We got a 4-5 harrah, Big Daddy Mac. I don't think that 9 can roll more than it has already. You guys should be making mega bucks off of that. 3, 6, 3, 2 for the dice set. We have a 4-5 harrah result. So unreal. Unreal. Look at that 9 sticking up on that bottom left graph there. Way up. We still have not thrown a 4 for the day out of 36 rolls. We still have not thrown a 4. But that was the 9 there. So we're going to make that 9 look like 30 bucks. Or sorry, $90. Again, we are playing on free money. We already made goals, so we brought everything down, and we are playing along here. 1, 4, 1, 5 for our dice set. 1, 4, 1, 5. This can be cross 6s on the bottom. Act like Randy today. And Header says, oh, we got up to 17. That's awesome. But we'll call that all bet set here. Dice out. And we got a 2, 3, 5, another Justice 5. And that's using a 1, 4, 1, 5 dice set. Well, a 2, 3, 5 result. And today I am throwing those dice and they're landing really super close to the back wall, a little bit closer than what I normally do. But I'm fine with that. So we're going to make that 5 look like $35. And we currently have $1,447 brought back to the rack on this shooter. We only have $211 on the table. We did regress once we hit goal. We're going to go with a 6-2, 6-3 dice set. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. Oh, guys, look what we got. We got the 2-2 harrah for the hard fuzzy 4-2-2. Let's go on a cruise with Brian from Holy Roller. And that is also going to be the small, and let's light up the entire screen green. So we got the all as well. So there we go. So we let that screen up. That is awesome. We have not hit an all for quite a while now. So let's look to see what that looks like. Holy mackerel, all the way across. We got all of those numbers all the way across up there. Woohoo! That is pretty cool. But anyhow, we got a 4. Let's make that 4 look like $50. So I'm excited about that. We finally hit it. We've been trying for a while. It only took us 24 rolls. 3, 6, 3, 2. So that shows that we are definitely throwing repeat numbers. And we'll call it all bet set. We are back on the 3, 6, 3, 2 dice set. Dice set. So Jerry Mitchell got goal. This is to the cage. He goes. Thank you, Mad Hatter. 3, 6, 3, 2. Dice out. And we had a little bit of a roll off again. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. I was using a 3, 6, 3, 2. And we got a 6, 6 hard 12 result. So we hit it again. That'll be the second repeater on the 6, or on the 12. Again, 3, 6, 3, 2. That 12 does nothing. And by the way, the all did nothing for me either because I am not really. Thank you, Jeff. We'll see you later. Yeah, you had 2 smalls and the all. Yep. I saw part of that before I went to bed yesterday, but all bets set here. They thought. I'm not playing the ATS, and that always happens to me where I hit the darn ATS and I'm never playing it. Everybody else profits, and I'm fine with that. And we have a 2, 4, 6, a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So that is nice. And I was using a 3, 6, 3, 2 dice set, 2, 4, 6 result. And that's finally a 6 or 8 on this roll since we've regressed and built everything up. So let's go to $30 on that 6 and 8. We're going to drop in $3 to get to that point. So now we have got 260 on a table, 1517 brought back to the rack. That's going to give us a 1, 2, 1, 4 dice set. And all that's set. $58,000 Jerry Mitchell made today. Dice out. So hopefully you recovered from the money you lost yesterday. 1, 2, and 4. Again, really super long on that. Wow. Another OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. So who says that you are not showing any predictability here with throwing the dice when everything is done approximately the same way every single time? So that's going to be another repeater win. 1, 2, 1, 4 dice set. 6, 6, 12 result. This will be a repeater the second time. The horn repeater, they call that. Wow. Okay. Again, no help for me on Crapsee side of things. We'll go back to 3, 6, 3, 2. And we'll call it all but set. Dice out. For the last week, too, yeah. Wow. Here you go. And that is going to be the end of the roll with a 4, 3, 7. Ouch. So, okay, I will accept that. And we're about an hour into the show here, 3632 with a 437 result. Let's get that into the app here. And then what we'll do is we'll go through our KPI results and we'll see where we ended up for the day here. So we have an SOR of 21. We had no come out sevens today, so we had an SRR of 21. So that should help get us that SRR up again. But we had only two shooters, 14 and a 28. Wow. 543 roll quality points on that second shooter. That's pretty cool. But we only threw 1 4 today. We only threw 2 sevens today. Our big number was obviously that 9. Box numbers were expected. Inside numbers were high. Fourths and tens were low today. Come out sevens are non-existent. Horns are high. Fields are high today. And hardways are high as well. Looking at our black belt statistics, this is through the end of yesterday. We have 8,186 throws on black belt. Our SOR is at a 10.23, and that'll definitely come up after today's results. Our SRR is at 6.79. That'll also come up after today's results. And our BSR is at a 7.11. So we're definitely at goal on our BSR. We are close to goal on the SOR. We still have a little bit of work to do on that SRR. So let's go back to the main menu. We'll check our chats really quick. Thank you, Joel, for the great rolling comment. Great roll, says Jerry Mitchell. Thank you. Joel did not get the goal, but up $1,100. So very cool. Anyhow, I do thank everybody for joining in. Make sure you jump over to Casino Gaming TV in about 10 minutes. John should be going live, and he'll be doing his rollout. I'm actually happy and excited to see what he has to talk about today. He's had a couple days off here. Thank you very much, Coffee Run. But anyhow, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Be safe and be prosperous.